Grand Rising, beautiful people. Okay, welcome to this morning's collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you slept well. So today we have a new moon in Libra, October 6th. This is about a clean slate and a fresh start in our relationships. This includes one-on-one partnerships um, that we have um, with other people. This is interpersonal relationships. So the other people in our lives is what Libra represents, seventh house, other people that we connect with. Okay. So clean slate energy, this is beautiful. And this is about karmic justice. Okay. Libra also is representative with the justice symbol, about balance, right? Diplomacy, a lot of beautiful energy. So today we're going to be writing affirmations down, our intentions. We're going to be very intentional today with writing um, down our goals, um, and getting prepared for this auspicious energy. Today is a great day to start something new, to initiate something new, or somebody may try to initiate something new with you. Be open to that, okay? Because there is a lesson in that. And it's about you being diplomatic. It's about you um, clearing the slate with people, whether that be closing out a cycle, closure, you know, apologizing, hashing things out, and going your separate ways, or maybe an opportunity that something is going to come back together. Hey, free, hi, baby. Let me see what this is. I have to see what that's about. All right. Okay. So I'm just waiting on some people to come in. Hi, Hagar. Happy birthday. Happy solar return, honey. So October the 6th, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn. This is about extreme transformation in career goals, life aspirations, and the way we individually define success. I'm so excited about that. Pluto comes in with deep transformation, but let me tell you something, they don't come easy. Capricorn is about hard work, dedication, 10th house energy um, is tied to Capricorn, but Capricorn is really going, this energy in Capricorn, Pluto going direct in Capricorn is really going to give us the fortitude, the structure, and the sheer will to keep going. This is about working hard to meet a goal. So this is beautiful energy though. I like it. So we do have extreme transformation. So that spirit's gonna really be transforming areas of this particular area of your life. What are you doing for work? What have you been doing? And are you happy? Are you financially um, fulfilled in whatever you do for work? Okay. So I got my book out, just waiting for y'all to pop in. Don't forget to say happy birthday to Miss Hagar. Okay, not a problem, honey. So maybe I take notes today. I think we should take notes. Now, disclaimer: I'm not an astrologer. I will be mentioning some transits and some information that comes through my tarot decks and my oracle decks, but I am not an astrologer. I don't study astrology professionally, but I am interested in astrology. I do kind of keep track of the transits, and I do know, the basics of what's going on because we do all need to know, right? We need to know about the new moons, the full moons, and so how certain planets affect us. And it does show up in my reading. So if it does show up, I'll talk about it. Okay. But just know that I may not say something 100% correct because it's not my field of study. Okay. But I'll do my best to channel the information is pretty much what I usually do. Okay. And I feel like I've been able to kind of um, pick up the energy just through being connected to the collective of the all, where all information is available to everyone. Crown chakra. Okay. All right. So, you guys, I'm so grateful that you guys are here with me this morning. Got a lot to talk about. Hopefully, this is not going to be a super long video, but I want it to be a very informative video, of course, right? We definitely want information. This is all about um, important information that's going to better our lives, right? So it's important that we set the intention this morning that this new moon is going to better our lives. Because why? Because we have a clean slate and we have the ability to set the intentions on how we want um, the next couple of months to look for us. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be easy, right? You know, I don't do rainbows and butterflies. I'm very realistic, very practical. But I'm letting you know that you have help. You know, you have all these um, celestial bodies. You know, their energy is helping to kind of um, create the right formula for us to be able to release a lot of the karma, okay? Because, you know, South Node energy is karmic, it's past life, and we're moving towards North Node. The goal is to release all that karmic baggage and move towards your North Node, and everybody's North Node is going to be different, okay? So, New Moon in Libra today, October the 6th. Sorry about the background noise. Lots of cars in the morning. Pluto direct in Capricorn. Venus is transiting Sagittarius October the 7th. That's tomorrow. Venus is the sign of the Archer and it will expire new adventures and exploration. Okay. I'm sorry, Venus in the sign of the Archer, which is Sagittarius. This is about exploration. This is about adventures, new beginnings. And this is an area where we are going to want to gain more knowledge and understand life on a deeper level. And then we have Saturn going direct October the 10th, and that is about reformation in a responsible manner. Since Saturn went retrograde in late May, we have been picking apart certain areas of our life, and it's time to rebuild. Okay, so about rebuilding, this is what I'm saying. Um, Creating your reality by design or designing your reality, having the ability now to have a say so on how you want to rebuild certain areas of your life. So it's really beautiful. And then we have Jupiter going direct in Aquarius on the 18th. And this one is a big one. Really good dates is the 15th as well. I forgot why the 15th was important. I think it's important for cancers because I'm a cancer, but just jot that down just in case. um, Whatever we've been working towards during Saturn retrograde will expand and grow. So whatever you've been working on since May until now, it's going to expand and grow. 18th and after the 18th, okay, and at a rapid rate. And then there's a little bit of luck being added to the mix. So that's good energy. And then we have Mercury also going direct in Libra on the 18th on the same day. So there might be some communication issues or drama that you had within the relationships that will be resolved around this time. And then we have our full moon in Aries on October the 20th. And this is about a time to honor ourselves and our individuality, okay? Because Aries is about the self. And then the 23rd, we have Sun transiting Scorpio. And this is about being reintroduced to your core of your identities and how we show up for others. Okay. And the 30th is going to be Mars transiting Scorpio. And this transit grants us the ability to feel passionate and to bring out our natural sensuality. Beautiful energy. You know, Scorpio is a really, it's a very sensual sign. So, really nice energy. So, I'm going to talk more about these transits, but let's get started with the cards. Let's let Spirit guide us. Please have your notebook, pen out, pencil, whatever you feel comfortable with using. And for the new moon, setting your intentions are important. If you have a highlighter, also use a highlighter to highlight key points. Um, I hope this pen works. I think it does. Yeah, it does. New moon in Libra. I'm not going to break down what a new moon is and all that jazz, but I do admonish you to go do some research about the new moon in Libra. Researching, hey Leslie, what the new moon represents, how it affects your life, and then understand what it does when it's in Libra. Okay. Okay, Holy Spirit, we ask for guidance, clarity, um, on this day. We set forth powerful intentions, and with your help, we ask that you bring in new beginnings and to help to water these seeds that we're about to plant today so that we can see extreme growth in our own personal evolution and how we interact with other people. This is clean slate energy, so we ask for divine assistance and intervention when it comes to clearing the slate, when it comes to releasing the past and being open to new adventures. All right. So I'm so glad that you guys are here with me this morning, and I'm glad that you guys are sharing this moment with me. It's important that we all actively engage with each other, especially with um, giving energy back, being giving and receiving energy. So I do ask at this time to hit that like button to support the channel, to support me, and to give energy back. Okay, so that we are reciprocating. Okay, so that this is not a one-sided relationship, but a mutual symbiotic relationship where we both are benefiting from this information in this live. Okay, so I just want to throw that out. So first, you pray for openness, which is what I did, but you guys can say your own prayer. Um, you know, it's good to set up a sacred space when you are writing your intentions, but you can also write your intentions. Hey, Unity Strands, how are you, baby? You can write your intentions with me this morning and clear the space. You know, clearing your energy, um, feeling, you know, getting grounded in an area and getting ready to kind of create the mood that you need to be in the energy of inspiration. Because sometimes when we're writing down thoughts, ideas, Spirit likes to give us inspiration. Spirit likes to kind of give us, you know, send us divine ideas, right? Because your mind is one with the infinite mind of God. So you're tapped into the source. So those ideas that you have, they're being guided to you, given, you know, given to you by source because source wants to bring abundance, source wants to bring positivity and balance in your life. So sometimes it's best to set a quiet, create a quiet space for yourself so that you could really download the information. Let's start off with the business deck. Let's see financially how this beautiful transit is going to help us. And it is about relationships for sure. But this new beginning, we are going to be able to set intentions to see great growth when it comes to abundance. Now we have the lost card. Okay, so you know, I talk about this as the tower, and you know, the tower is all about restructuring your life. It's all about tearing down what doesn't serve you, so that you can rebuild a stronger foundation. So you guys have experienced some financial turmoil, okay, and you may see a little bit in the near future. But this is about working really hard. Okay, this is about you have been working really hard, especially because during Saturn retrograde, Saturn has been really making it very difficult and putting a little bit of restrictions because Saturn wants you to work hard. Saturn wants you to say that you're say do the things that you said you were going to do, meaning that Saturn wanted you to follow through on the things and to stay productive and to stay disciplined, right? So you may have felt very restricted. You may have felt um, very worn out, even burnt out. because you've had to work hard or things just felt very difficult, very restrictive for you. But Spirit says, don't be intimidated. It says, I think of the greater good. Okay. So, what's going to help is managing your time better if you are having financial turmoil or things are being restructured in your life right now. You're going to feel it, okay? But this is a time for you to plan, okay? To delegate your time better, to manage your time. Being very conscious of time management is going to be very important to bring in the balance you want during the season. So your intent is to really think about managing your time, delegating your task, and being more productive. So this is what you should set the intention for, especially when it comes to your abundance, especially when you have experienced a little bit of loss. But don't worry, you do have angelic help, and this is a time to trust the universe. If something is being removed, if something is being restructured, it is for your highest interest. Some of you guys may experience or may have experienced a job loss. Um, but if you are financially feeling a little bit of turmoil, know that you can get a better outcome by being more productive and by really being intentional when it comes to being being disciplined and organized. Okay, very important energy here. Let's get a clarifier for loss. There we go. Beautiful. So this is what Spirit wants you to know, that this new moon in Libra, there's beautiful change coming in. And the message is there is a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. Just because you don't see any changes doesn't mean nothing's happening. What's happening behind the scenes is that the universe is putting things, removing things out of your path that have been blocking you and has been trying to get you to be more diligent in accomplishing in reaching your goals. Okay, and it says sometimes to see the change you must be the change. So making the necessary changes intentionally. Okay, making the intentional changes because you know that in order for you to succeed, you must be the change that you want to see. Right, you have to be um, the change that you want to see. Clarify change. But I really feel a positive energy coming through. And I feel like this tower is going to be very positive. Yep, it says life surfing. It says feeling capable of overcoming adversity, no expectation, approaching life like a sport. Okay. So it's going to be, there's going to be a little bit of ups and downs, but what you're going to do is be in the midst of all the chaos, you're going to stay balanced by staying on top of shit. Okay. And being determined to accomplish your goals, and it says trust the process. Absolutely. Everything always works out. Something better is on the horizon. Have total confidence in the universe. So the universe wants you to fully trust in the things that are happening in your life because the universe wants the best for you. And if there is something that doesn't serve you, there is going to be a breakdown, okay, of that. There is going to be a restructuring and lots of changes coming in. And be prepared. Now, this card also came out and it says focus on the beauty of your day to day life. Okay. Focus on the beauty of your day to day life. In the midst of the chaos, know that there is balance coming through. And life is about feeling capable of overcoming any adversity. Okay. It says if you can't make a living with your art full time, start part time just to get started. So this is about starting something creative to see the change you want when it comes to finances. So this could be you having a regular job, but starting a new project, something creative, starting something new, setting the intention to do something that's going to allow you to express yourself, something that you can enjoy and to bring in extra income at the same time. Okay. So not only will it be an outlet for you to express yourself, but it will be also of a lucrative form of income that could be coming in for you in this new season. It's manifested. So Spirit is saying new desired reality is already present in your life. Vibrational alignment. Astrology gives edge. So this is talking about those planets that are going to give you the necessary boost you need. Okay. And I feel like this lost energy just has been what you've been experiencing. And you've been experiencing a sense of loss, but it's because, like I said, things are being removed. And then we have perspective. So it says gaining clarity, see the other side, consideration, impression versus fact, and taking responsibility for your life. So this is what this is. This is an opportunity for you to take responsibility for your life. This is an opportunity for you to really put in the work to see the change that you want so that you can accomplish the things you want to accomplish in this season. So let's see what planets are going to be big players or what energies are going to be affecting you during this time. So I talked about some of the transits. We have Virgo, working hard, sixth house energy. This is about hard work. This is about routines. And then we have Sagittarius. Some of you guys are going to be exploring different career paths. Okay, absolutely. And these signs could be significant. You could be a Virgo, you could be a Sagittarius. So this is doubly more important for you because this is about possibly exploring something new when it comes to a career. And this could be a big change for you. I'm also seeing communication coming in with this Gemini energy. Spirit says you get your message heard and get noticed. You have much to share with the world. The only thing holding you back is your inability to speak your truth. I feel like you wanting to be a trailblazer. I think that some of you guys are being called to set an example, and some of you guys are being called to be humanitarians or to give back to the collective consciousness by sharing your knowledge, being and using your creative gifts to inspire others. So some of you guys are thinking about doing something creative that requires you to use your voice. And this could be in regards to careers that are tied to radio, public, public relations, or anything in communication. I apologize. I need to have some water. Um, with Mercury retrograde, communication could be a little off. So beautiful energy though, because I feel like whoever this is for, if you're vibing with this energy, you've been really thinking about maybe leaving something corporate, leaving a blue collar job, leaving an office setting, and moving towards something a little bit different. So no more being restricted to a cubicle, but being more in control of your day-to-day tasks, maybe starting your own business. Some of you guys could be really focusing on that, and that's really interesting because a lot of people are really wanting to start some sort of entrepreneur project. I see you being celebrated. I see you accomplishing something really big, especially during Sagittarius season. You could have started something in Virgo season. Whatever this is, there is going to be some sort of strong um, change. Okay, there will be like it's almost like a switch um, from where you are going to feel worked, like really overworked, putting in the hard work. But then I feel like in Sagittarius season, um, you're really going to have a different view and perspective about what you do for work. And it is going to be more about really connecting to your own individuality and really putting yourself out there and being a beacon of light for other people, really setting an example with just the things, your knowledge or with some sort of expertise or some sort of skill set that you have. I feel like you're really going to be sharing whatever this is, being very communicative, um, but you may be a little bit afraid, and this is about not being afraid. Spirit says keep an open mind, okay? Especially if you experience any setbacks. Um, the universe is working with you. I'm seeing you guys learning from mistakes in this new season, and applying different approaches, taking a scientific approach, being more logical, being more pragmatic, and that's going to really work for you. Mayhem. This is what Spirit is saying. Like in the midst of some sort of ups and downs, I feel like there is a lot of spiritual growth. It's just your manifestation is happening. Something is being manifested in this time frame. And I think it's between now, maybe Sagittarius season is going to be very important when it comes to finances and career. Lots of changes. You guys get ready. Keep an open mind. You will be celebrating soon. All your hard work is about to pay off. Even if you choose to stay in office setting, this is just about you delegating your tasks and really managing your time and being more productive. I feel like you're going to be more productive, but there's going to be a little bit more work. You're going to be a little bit more busy. So Jupiter's coming in to expand. And with that Virgo energy, that was Mercury. That was about communication, how you're communicating with other people. See, there's Gemini. That's Mercury retrograde. Somebody's coming back. Some of you guys is a Virgo or a Sagittarius showing up in your life um, soon. All right, so let's talk about what Spirit wants. So we have an idea of what to look forward to when it comes to finances, career. Let's talk about what Spirit wants us to see here. Okay, we have heart chakra in reverse. We have awaiting results. So past and the present, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Swords and the Empress. Beautiful. Okay. So Spirit is saying that there will be a little bit of challenges for you guys, but the good news is that your hard work is paying off. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest is here. Now, you're going to have to understand that in this season, you have an ability to, like I said, clean the slate with people that you may have some sort of conflict with. I keep getting these cards of communication. So expect communication um, soon with people from your past. And this doesn't have to be romantic, this could be anybody coming back, and there could be an opportunity to clear the slate with someone, or let bygones be bygones, or to release the past and to move forward. You may have an opportunity to even reconcile differences, or maybe reconcile and initiate some sort of romantic relationship. Okay. So, yeah, see, Spirit is saying that we're trying to restructure your relationships to build stronger foundations within your relationships. So, some of you guys, you've been really experiencing a lot of turmoil when it comes to the way you are interacting with people. People have been maybe causing a lot of interference, a lot of conflict in your life, or you may have had some sort of um, unfavorable outcome when it came to a situation with someone you really cared about. This is about you clearing that karma up, because there's going to be justice coming in. And if there is any disharmony, you have an opportunity to heal that and forgive it. Okay, so there could be someone apologizing to you soon. And with this Empress energy, this is about being open to this. It's actually being manifested. See, we're starting off with a wound. Spirit is saying that, see, this is a time for justice. This is a time to balance things out, to make things right. And this is a time for you to show compassion, to be diplomatic towards people. Okay, so we definitely see the energies coming through strongly. So the first three energies that came out the strongest is a Gemini, a Sagittarius, and a Virgo. So if those signs mean something to you, these could be people of significance. Let me get more information about what energies are coming towards the collective during this new moon season. And I didn't forget about the intentions, because as I go, I want you guys to listen to what I'm saying and to jot down. So, as far as work is concerned, how can you delegate your tasks better? How can you be more productive? How can you incorporate time management in what you do? It's gonna require you to be very organized and very diligent. Okay, we have the sun. Wow, Pluto and Mars. Okay, are really going to be impacting you. Um, Pluto represents deep transformations. Okay, tied to Scorpio energy, eighth house energy. Then we have Mars. Yeah, there could have been some conflicts between you and another person. So I feel like you've experienced some pain and struggle when it came to building relationships with people, right? Because it didn't work out. But there is going to be an epiphany. You've been feeling like you've been waiting for results. You've been feeling like you want to see the fruits of your labor when it comes to relationships. And Spirit is saying there is a breakthrough, especially if you've been waiting for some time, if you planted seeds. Spirit wants you to know that whatever you did during that Saturn retrograde, all that hard work, um, you will have a return on your investment. You will have a like a reward, for your hard work. So there's some sort of epiphany. I'm also seeing that there is some sort of past energy that is being cleared up karmically. Um, you've put in the debt is being paid, especially ancestral. I'm picking up um, a lot of ancestral type of debt is actually being cleared out. Um, there's breaking free of ancestral generational curses, aka generational curses. Yeah, see the past. I'm telling you, I'm picking that up very strongly. A lot of debt that created this lack, or a lot of reasons that you are experiencing lack. Let me rephrase that, is because of ancestral debt connected to the past, not only in this lifetime, in other lifetimes, is coming through very strongly. So there's like a cleansing taking place of that. Okay. So you were restricted in certain areas because there was a need for you to have some sort of epiphanies on certain patterns and to clear up a little bit of ancestral things, especially the feminines. A lot of you guys have been cleansing and releasing situations in the past, um, and putting in a lot of hard work when it comes to self. This is about planting seeds, and this is about harvest. There is some sort of blessing that comes out of the work and the experiences that you had in the past. You suffered a little bit, absolutely, but you have a breakthrough here that's going to be releasing you from past baggage, attachments, and balancing out some of that karma. Okay, because remember, South Node energies, past life. Clarify. Yeah, we have Mars. Again, Mars is showing up, and then we have trust in the universe, trust in divine timing. You've been waiting for results, and Spirit says that those results are going to really show up in your life, but you had to overcome this energy of lack. There was this lack, and that is generational. That is a patterning that happens because of different things in the past. And with this Mars card, I feel like you're manifesting, um, or have been manifesting something, and you're ready to um, receive it. Here is what Spirit is saying. Whatever this is, you're ready to receive some sort of blessing or some sort of new beginning. And it is going to require diplomacy. I feel like some of you guys, there has been a time that had to go by for a period of reflection. Some of you guys, this is about releasing resentment, conflict, because Mars is here, and Mars sometimes represent conflict. Um, and Mars energy is really interesting because it can either really intensify a situation for your benefit, or it can make things worse, just depending on um, your own transits and um, for the collective, how this planet's transit is affecting everybody as a whole. Now, I talked about Mars transiting. Um, I believe Mars is going to be transiting soon in a couple of days or later on. I'm sorry, the end of the month. Yeah, it's going to transit Scorpio, and bringing back more of a sensuality into life, um, pleasure. But I feel like right now there may have been a lot of conflict between you and people that you were in partnership with, relationships with, and Spirit is wanting to bring in some new energy here. But there has been something that needed to be released. There, like I said, there needed to be some sort of balancing. Tell me about attraction. Yeah, lessons of Saturn. So a return, and so what goes around comes around is coming to mind. So people that were planting good seeds, good intentions, there is something coming back around. um There's an opportunity coming back around, and it is going to bring in wish fulfillment for the majority of you guys, or an opportunity for you to have wish fulfillment. Okay. So what I suggest is to set the intention. Okay, a lot of you guys, this is new love. This is about cleansing and releasing, not just um it's like anything, any resentment, bitterness, or any type of um attachment to an old experience that has been kind of keeping you stuck. So if you have experienced something very um difficult, a heartbreak or betrayal, this would be about releasing the past. Spirit says lessons of Saturn is a soul's desire to resolve limiting patterns of control and dependencies. There was many challenges, okay, but these challenges can bring benevolent long-term reward for you. Spirit says trust in divine timing. Spirit is bringing in wish fulfillment for you through the interactions you have with people. With the Sun card, this is a time for you to really explore um, your wants and your needs, and this is why I'm saying really write those wants and needs down today. When it comes to relationships and how you relate to other people, when it comes to your financial goals, because um, this transit and this opportunity you have to design your life, your reality, is going to bring in a new phase of love, and it's also going to bring in that changes in your career sector. Okay. Um, Today, the six, there's a more of a focus on relationships, of course, and a lot of you guys are anticipating the return of your past lovers, and some of you guys have already experienced this, right? You've already had people come in, offering you, um, making offers or wanting to reconnect. And not all these people are going to have your best interest in mind. A lot of you guys are needing to kind of think about the past and realizing, okay, this person has already shown me who they are in the past. And that doesn't mean that people don't have that people can't change. It's just make sure that you're using discernment and looking at people that you've already had experiences with, and making sure that the reason for the return is it for reconnection, or is it just to clear that energy? Okay, a lot of you guys are going to be given the opportunity to clear some energy up with people that kind of been still in your energy field. We have obstacles or plus opportunities for growth. Having an awareness of why something happened, and taking responsibility for your life and taking accountability, um, is going to help bring in this balance as well. I'm seeing that there is something from the past coming back around. Okay, be careful. Be careful of the way you communicate. Don't be reactive here with this Mars energy, because you can tend to be reactive when people come back from the past, especially if there's still a grudge. Okay, if you still have a bone to pick with them, be careful. So we have Five of Swords and we have this harmony clarifying it. I feel like you're having a beautiful breakthrough, removing obstacles. Okay, or Saturn has been helping you to remove obstacles, but there's still this conflict that you have. There still could be some triggers. Okay, it feels like if there is somebody coming in, it's not going to be smooth immediately. Again, you are attracting because this is also talking about attraction. You're attracting because you have desires, you're setting the intentions that, hey, spirit, these are my desires. So now spirit's going to do, bring things into alignment to bring these desires to you. Again, there is somebody that has wants to reconcile with you. Okay, this is strong. So um and this is about surrendering the conflict that you have with that person, and being very diplomatic as you engage with whoever this is coming through, because this is an opportunity for you to have wish fulfillment. Okay, whether that be, but see, I do see you being cautious. You're being very cautious before making a decision, and you're really wanting to really attract what you deserve by staying in high vibration. because there could be multiple people coming in, and now you have to kind of be use your use your intuition, um, and really make sure that you are not re-engaging with someone that could be creating instability in your life. Okay, so um, I want to know why the separation card is here, please. Yeah, you're afraid to come out of your comfort zone. New beginning after the six in autumn season, a harvest time for a lot of you guys. And this means that you're being rewarded, or you're going to see a lot of growth, especially for the things that the work you've been putting in during Saturn retrograde. Some sort of truth is being revealed to you. So a lot of answers are coming in, guiding you towards your north node. This is beautiful because, like I said, you're coming out of that south node energy, moving into the north node. A lot of self-worth, you know, a lot of value being brought into your life, a lot of communication with that Geminian energy, and a lot, like I said, a reunion is definitely being forecasted for a lot of you guys in the beginning. Venus is also going to be bringing in a nice harmonious energy where you have the ability to really smooth things over, and even just with yourself, this could be more self love coming in for you. Again, it's a time to take action, or someone wants to take action towards you in this time frame. It's coming through very strongly, and it's very interesting. Interesting because Spirit is saying you planted a lot of seeds. Get ready for your harvest. Hey, lobster girl. I'm sorry. Hey, hot girl. I couldn't see that very well. So whoever you have, see, look, it's so beautiful. You're coming out of this South Node energy. There has been a lot of karmic justice that's been taking place in the background. What you don't know is that while you were going through this turmoil, what felt like a tower, what felt like your life was falling apart, Spirit was putting things back together. Spirit was balancing stuff out with karma, and it was cleansing a lot of things, a lot of wounds, a lot of imprints. You've been working on yourself diligently, and coming out of the South Node energy is going to, be very beneficial. It's not going to be an overnight thing, of course. South Node is about clinging on to the past, old patterning, old baggage, karmic um, relationships, even. And these are the things, this was the energy that kept bringing in those faded lessons, the faded soulmates, the people that you had to interact with. Well, Spirit is saying, whatever there was a seed that was planted, and get ready for the fruits of your labor. Okay, or get ready to, depending on where you were at. If you were on the up and up, and if you were in the energy of righteousness, you will get a blessing, and then the truth, and then you're moving into this North Node energy, which is very beautiful, which is um, destiny. Okay, your purpose, your cosmic purpose. Um, Whatever's coming in is going to be adding value to your life, or someone seeing your value, or you're seeing your worth. So this is going to be um, really making it possible for someone to come in, okay, and to reconnect with you. But this reconnection that's coming, it feels very positive. It doesn't feel like something that you should be worried about. It could even be some, people just burying the hatchet and saying, "Hey, I'm sorry for something that I did." But whatever this is, be very open to it, because it is going to enrich your life. There's going to be a lot of abundance surrounding this. Um, and it could be a person that comes in that is going to bring in this positive energy, and you're going to feel more abundant. You're coming out of this energy of lack and moving into this energy of the Empress here. Someone is putting you on a pedestal, seeing you as this Empress. A lot of beautiful energy. See, renew and adventure. This is happening during autumn. Okay, so I believe up until the end of the month, you are going to have some sort of opportunity for new love, a new phase in love with someone, reuniting with a past life soulmate, or reuniting with someone from the past. It's going to require you to have courage, okay? Because this new beginning is coming for somebody here watching this video. Clarify action. Now, what it's going to require you to do is when this offer is presented to you, whether it be a job opportunity or an opportunity for love, you're going to have to be open to it, okay, to receive it. And a lot of this has to do with you cleansing out that old baggage, like releasing any conflicts, releasing resentment, whatever hurt feelings you've been harboring. This is about completely, forgiving this energy. And you may have an opportunity to forgive someone because they communicate with you. And a lot of you guys will just be reflecting, and the past comes up through your reflection. So they may not physically come back, but they may come back heavily in your mind, right? Just pondering over a situation. And that thinking and that reflecting will bring in an opportunity for you to see the situation from a different perspective so that you can release it. Show us what's coming in. Life surfing and surprise, feeling capable of overcoming. Spirit says, let go of any expectation, but know that you can overcome anything. And surprise, the universe says, in a way that you wouldn't expect, a gift from the universe. Do you see that? It says, twist of fate. So there's an intense twist of fate. But how are you going to are you going to respond or react? And this is what this is about with that Five of Swords. Be careful with the way you respond. Is expressed from a loving place. Old trigger, old trauma, you will be triggered. It's right here. So let me just pull these off the table so that I could show it to you. So feminine, someone has a breakthrough about you, okay, and someone wants to come in and make peace with you, and it could trigger you, right? It could, and it could be because this person hurt you, or you have some sort of old trauma that makes you react in a certain way. So this is where the Five of Swords comes in. And I see you being cautious because you're being triggered by this energy here. And it says trigger on this card. I don't know if you can read that. Win or lose, conflict. We have trigger. We have disharmony. So you feel a little bit triggered by this communication drama. But Spirit says there are new beneficial thought patterns that are going to work out in your best interest, approaching the situation with diplomacy. And it says allowing, relax, enjoy yourself, and have faith. And it says allow situations to unfold. So whoever's coming towards you, yes, use caution before making any decisions, but be diplomatic and not react. Don't be so reactionary. Enjoy and allow situations to unfold, and know that there is going to be answers to why a situation is happening, but know that there is a higher, or you will have the highest outcome when you don't react, when you don't have an expectation, and you don't you're not demanding or too controlling. Okay. So for some of you guys, you've been really thinking about new beginnings. We've been talking about new beginnings for the last couple of days. And a lot of you guys, these new beginnings are going to come in a way that are very unexpected, right? Because some of you guys, you might have someone come in that you may have not been expecting, right? Or the new people you meet may not be what you have expected. But understand that whatever's coming in, it is part of the changes that you are going to experience. And these people are coming in with, I think the purpose behind these people coming into your life is to really help with your own personal evolution, and also to get you in alignment to where you want to be. So you got to look at every experience as an experience, learning. Future you now. Spirit says you're already that person deserving. You have arrived, achieving your dream. Yeah, these people are going to help you to achieve your dreams. You have people coming in to financially support you. You have people to come in to emotionally support you. You have friendship connections coming in that are going to get you to the next level. So you might have someone from the past that might show up, but they may be beneficial in some way, or you to them. Okay. ultimate love, forgive others and yourself. You see that? And it says release the past, send love and light, change inner to change outer. And a lot of you guys, this energy not will not be physically happening with everybody that you had a bad experience with in the past, but on an internal level, spirit is saying that the slate is being cleared, that whatever that karma was, it's being dealt with. So people are getting, people are reaping what they sow in this season. And if they sow bad seeds, they are going to get the results of that. And the people that sow good seeds, who are on the good end of this, is going to get a blessing out of that. So there is some sort of success, some sort of abundance coming towards you, a gift. I told you that you would get a reward of some sort, because you've been diligent, because you've been disciplined, because you've been true to yourself. Okay. Be excited, stay on path improvement. Spirit is saying there is improvement and there is success coming in, especially when it comes to money, career, because this is not just about love. I do have love messages, but some of you guys, you've been really working really hard, and you've been really working through the chaos. You've been working through those hard times. You've been staying on task, even if you felt like giving up. You didn't give up. You kept going, and because of that, those seeds you planted, those the intentions, and this could be the intentions you're planting now. This could be about what you're planting now. Okay, they're going to grow. They're going to bear. They're going to be very fruitful. Whatever you're planting now is going to be fruitful with this Empress energy. She has the Midas touch. Everything she touched turns to gold, or it grows. She grows when she. It's like this Empress energy is about abundance. Everything you do, all the seeds you plant grow, and they grow abundantly. Okay. So this could be about these seeds that you're planting now. They're going to bear grapefruit for you. Okay. Or they're going to be fruitful, because it sounded like I said grapefruit, but I was saying great fruit. Clarify nurture. There we go. Creating your reality. And this is why I titled the video what I titled it. It says, live your best life by design. It says you have amazing experiences, freedom, lifestyle, infinite potentials. And that's what you're building yourself up to, into this Empress energy, where your life becomes very abundant. Why? Because you're not reacting to situations the same way. You're not reacting to triggers or conflict, or, any when things go wrong, you don't let it impact you in a negative way. You don't let it slow you down. You don't let it discourage you. You don't let it make you feel like you can't overcome, right? You become sort of like an overachiever in this season. Like this, push yourself to be patient, Seven of Pentacles, to work hard, Seven of Pentacles, and to overcome any conflict or adversity. Push yourself to put in the hard work, because that is going to get you the results you need. And if you've been doing this, and you continue to do this, you are going to be blessed. And this is also in regards to a relationship. There is going to be an opportunity for you to have a do-over with somebody, and you have free will, obviously, but I feel like this energy coming in is not going to be one person. It's going to be maybe people that you may need to discern on who you're going to invest in and who you're not going to invest in. Because I'm going to tell you something, not everybody coming your way has your best interest in mind, for sure. So keep that in mind. Um, that not everybody's coming to bless you. Some people are going to come in because you still have attachment to them, and it's time for you to release that attachment. But you have something very beautiful coming towards you. It is wish fulfillment. Spirit, I want to know what they need to do to get this wish fulfillment. How do we need to set our intentions so that this wish fulfillment can come in, so that we can have these blessings? What do we need to know? What's the most important things for this new beginning? Stability, security. So this is what Spirit has planned for you. Stability with the palm trees, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Spirit says you need to really focus on your stability, your security right now. Permanence. Making permanent changes, or seeing long term um, results from the changes you're making now, being able to endure, right? That's what I meant about, you're going to have some difficult times, but pushing through, not giving up. And Spirit is asking you to love where you are. It says appreciate current circumstances, ask yourself why you want what you want, and see the beauty in it all. Love where you are, know that you're exactly where you need to be, beloveds. You're exactly where you need to be in this moment. Bottom of the deck, serenity, taking care of your vibration, positive environment, clear your space, working on those chakras, keeping that energy high and staying balanced and loving all of you. Beautiful energy, love and accept your inner darkness. Okay, greatest self love. And it says deeply healing, world mirror us. What does that mean? The world mirrors you. Whatever you see reflected in your external life is that shows you how you are on the inside. So if you're surrounded by lack, if you're always surrounded by negativity, then you need to work on yourself. Okay, if you're always attracting positive people, you have positive experience, that means that you have a more positive outlook. So change your outlook. Beautiful energy. So really focus on your stability right now and love where you are. You're exactly where you need to be, and be mindful. Again, awareness of thoughts without judgment. Meditate, breathe, do yoga, be present, and have grace. And don't react to everything that happens in your life and see it as a negative, or see it as the universe is attacking me, or people are attacking me, or all these things are happening to me. No, things are happening for you. Ride the wave, life surf. There are going to be ups and downs, but if you can stay on task and stay in alignment towards your goal, you will achieve them. Okay, and allowing, again, I read that to you, and about enjoying yourself. And I saw overcoming limiting beliefs, heart mind union. And I talk about this all the time. I talk about heart and mind being in unison. Talked about this last night. Harmony of the heart with mind, joy in your vision with the mind, plan and action, faster manifestation, highest vibration. When you can align your mind, your thoughts, and your heart, uh, your joy, the visions that you have with, and putting a plan and action to it, you're unstoppable. So let's talk about putting the mind and the heart together. So with the intentions, I said take out a notebook. What are you going to write? Okay, how are you going to design your reality now? Knowing that you do have opportunities for business growth and opportunities for growth in relationships. Being intentional with how you move, how you speak, how you react, being diplomatic, taking a higher road, okay, being gracious is very important in this season. Because you may have someone coming back, and I talked about this in another reading. I said that this person's coming in with an offer, but it's meant to bless you. Don't be quick to dismiss people because you don't like the way something looks, because you feel like, oh, this is not looking the way I want. That's because you have a lack of patience. That person may be coming in and meant to bless you with some money. They may not be your life partner, but let them bless you with that money. Let them bless you with those gifts that they're offering you. But when you start to close off your heart because you want it to be a certain way, you got to understand that we need to let go of wanting to control everything, wanting things to happen in a certain way, wanting it to happen now. You need to allow things to unfold. Stop having an expectation of people and when they should do things and how they should do things. Now, if you have somebody saying they're going to do something, give them the time to do it. Okay, if they're saying I'm going to do it on Monday, hold them accountable, right? Because they're saying I'm going to do this and that on this particular day. But at the same time, don't be so restrictive in wanting things to happen a certain way that you miss out on the blessing. You got people coming in from the past that may have done something to you. They're going to come in and want to offer gifts to you. They're going to want to offer you money and support. And if you react because they made you mad in the past because this person said something you didn't like, you're not going to be able to get this opportunity. They may have information for you. They may have answers and solutions for you. They may have connections and they get you to the right people. They can get you connected to the right job. You might have somebody that you had a fallout with, right? Like a coworker. and you see her in the grocery store, and your old self would immediately want to avoid her, like, oh man, I don't want to talk to that bitch. Like, oh, I can't stand that bitch. Okay, but if you approach it in a diplomatic way, and this person approaches you and says, hey, and you say hey back, and you guys kind of have a conversation, she may be the plug that you need to get into a job that you want. She may say, oh, I work for so and so, and you might be like, oh my God, I've been wanting to work for that company. I've applied, but they never responded. And she could be like, oh, well, I'm good friends with the manager. Oh, I'm the manager there. You need a job? I'm gonna hook you up, girl. You never know how spirit is bringing in these blessings. You need to be careful. You guys be so stuck on the past that you guys miss opportunities every day. I promise you, this has happened to me. So I'm giving you guys the clues you need. So what we're gonna set is our intent. I know I started off with business and I kind of moved in. I kind of let spirit just kind of tell me whatever they want to tell me. But what I want you to do is, if you were jotting down what I said about being intentional, about time management, I need you to put that in, because we first and foremost money, right? First and foremost money. I know money's not everything, but you need to understand that spirit is trying to level you up into this new season that's about to hit you, and you need to be able to manage now. They need to spirit wants to know, can they handle the pressure? Can they work under extreme pressure? When you apply for a job, one of the questions that is very popular is, are you able to work in a fast-paced environment or a stressful environment? Look at this the same way. Spirit is going to put a lot of um, obstacles in your way. And let me rephrase that. Saturn, Saturn, and it is all part of the divine plan. So when I say spirit, I'm talking about the divine plan, right? But the planets are influencing the experiences you have, and there may be a little bit of chaos and mayhem. Can you handle the pressure? Can you overcome? Can you do? Are you easily going to give up? Do you easily give up hope? Do you easily lose faith? These are the things that you're being tested on, and this is what you've been tested on for a very long time. When somebody comes in, are you going to be quick to fall for the same schemes and tactics? Or when somebody comes in, are you going to be so rigid and so stubborn that you're not going to allow yourself to experience the lesson? Very important to really change your behavior patterns and change how you respond to life around you. Enjoy the journey. Don't make things so personal to you. Don't be so serious all the time. These things are very true, because if you look back at experiences you had and mistakes you made, you'll really recognize that a lot of the mistakes you made was because you were misinformed, or because you were acting out emotionally, or because you reacted before you had a time to think things through. These are the three main things that causes mistakes: reacting before setting a plan in motion or being impulsive, acting out emotionally, and not allowing yourself to have heart mind alignment, not thinking things through. Same energy. And then also being stubborn and being inflexible, okay, being combative or being impatient. So I'm going to put as one of my intentions is, um, I choose to be more patient as I work towards achieving my goals. You don't have to write exactly what I'm writing. You have to write what you need for yourself. I'm just giving you little examples of things that you need to like start focusing on. I am going to manage my time better. I'm going to incorporate healthy routines or a schedule. Put yourself on a schedule and really stick to these things that you're putting down in your new moon intentions. You can make these more precise, step by step things that you need to do. You can do it however way you need to do it for you, whatever feels comfortable. Jot down these ideas as the ideas you have for what you want to start. And this could be a lifestyle change. It could be as simple as, today I'm going to write out a plan on how I can start eating better, or how I can start incorporating exercise or healthy habits. I'm going to start delegating tasks better. I'm going to start working on a creative project, and you're going to write down what these creative endeavors are. You're going to write down how you need what you need to start it and what you're going to do. So this is an opportunity for you to set these intentions and to really um, stick to them, because if you stick to them, you are going to see the results you want, and that's what spirit is talking about. And for the new beginnings coming in that are fated or destined to come in, um, you have an opportunity to react towards these new beginnings differently, these opportunities differently, and you will be able to see them as opportunities now, because you're no longer being stuck in that energy of the past where you were so overly cautious all the time, right? Oh, I don't want to get hurt. Oh, I don't want to, I'm afraid of failure. No, this is a time for you to take leaps and bounds and action. This is the time for you to be courageous. This is the time for you to do the things that you didn't do in the past, right? You didn't take that opportunity because you were too afraid. This time around, this opportunity comes, you have to be different. Or you were impulsive and didn't get all the facts before jumping into something. This time you're going to be cautious. It's just depending on you as a person. This is about change. This is about doing things differently. This is not about doing the things the same ways that you've done them in the past. It's important that you understand that the past ways that you've been doing things did not yield the results you want. Spirit has been working with you to help you to change your habits so that you can get the results you want. Spirit saying, beware. It says, be prudent. Things are not what they seem. Okay. And spirit says, mend what needs to be mended. It may be broken, but not all is not lost. Look at this card that's coming out. It says, don't be intimidated. And we have windfall. Business is about not being intimidated by the world of business, or not being intimidated with what's coming in. Yes, beware, be diligent, be prudent, but don't let your fear of failure make you miss out on an opportunity. It says, overcome your fear of success or failure. Don't sabotage your own success. Don't allow your fear to make you forget your greatness. Remain positive and on track. It may require you to step out of your comfort zone to achieve the abundance you desire. That's what I'm talking about. Coming out of your comfort zone. You have a windfall of abundance or some sort of happy outcome that's going to bring in more money. Money is going to be in a positive cycle for you. This is a great time to treat yourself, or you will be able to treat yourself. But you need to be prudent and not make assumptions, without getting all the facts, or not being too impulsive, but to be diligent and to know that nothing, all is not lost. You do have an opportunity to fix your finances and to start over. And that's what Spirit is saying. And you can design your reality now. You can write out what you want by creating a plan for yourself, whatever it is, whatever that goal is, whether it's financial, um, a personal growth, wellness, or relationships. You have to put your intentions down, because part of your manifestation is writing down what you want and being specific. Help them to manifest, Spirit. Release attachments, first and foremost, Spirit says. Be free of expectations. Feel great about letting go. Longing gives vibe of not having. Yeah, letting go of this expectation of what's going to happen in the future. Am I going to succeed? No, be in the present moment and just be in the now energy and know that everything's going to work out. Don't be so focused on the future that you can't enjoy the present day and the present moment, because a lot of times what happens is we get stuck on, but am I going to succeed, but is it going to work, or am I going to fail, what's going to happen if I start my business, is my business going to be successful? A lot of you guys love to ask those questions. Is my business going to, that's already planting doubt right there. That's already doubt. I tell you that sometimes when you guys ask me, is my business going to be successful, I say, well, there's your seed of doubt. You're already expecting your business not to be successful. That's why you're asking. You have news and a message coming in. Okay, information, news, message, and it's a game changer. Again, a surprise invitation. Someone could be asking you on a date. You could be getting an invitation to an event. There could be insights coming in intuitively. Okay, again, gifts coming in and making connections with people. And some of these people are people that you've had a fallout with, or people that you may not have been really you may have not felt an alignment to these people is what I want to say. You had any issues with them. You just ever had people that you just didn't vibe with, or you just never really talked to like that. You have an opportunity to connect with people. It could be people around you already, like people you work with that you never really have conversations with because you may have judged them. You may have assumed things about them and didn't give them an opportunity to really show who they are. You maybe seen them and thought, oh, she had attitude, she always got an attitude, I'm not going to talk to her, right? Or there is people that you're meeting, okay? And you have to be open to communicating with people and meeting people in order to get some of these gems that are coming in, because spirit sends them through other people. All right, so news, information, especially from spirit, and be patient. Nature's timing, spirit says things need to occur in proper order when the time is right. Don't try to control, or don't try to, you know, don't be so quick to give up on a situation just because you feel like it's not happening fast enough. Like, oh my God, I'm tired. This person's just taking so long. Like, why isn't this person doing this way? Because you're controlling and you need to calm down. That's why. Um, Especially if you're not in a relationship with people, stop expecting relationship behavior from people that are not your boyfriend or girlfriend. I talked about this last night, and I think I need to reiterate that. Some of these people coming back are not meant to be your life partner, but they are meant to be in your life for whatever reason. Okay. So if you are communicating with someone that is interested in you, understand that you have to build a rapport. You have to get to know people. You know, we get so caught up in this, how social media has kind of created this stigma on relationships where everything is really fast paced because of social media. DMing is fast, it's instant. Back in the day, people used to write their number down on a piece of paper. You had to wait till you get home to go into your rotary dialer to call them on your Southern Bell house phone. Now we have cell phones. Now we have text messaging and instant messaging. Everything is so fast paced. Back in the days, people didn't wasn't so pressed on, oh, somebody texting them back right away, because you didn't have no damn cell phone for people to text you back right away. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't have that. I'm about to be 40 next year. So I don't know how old you guys are. For you older people, you know what I'm talking about. You didn't have no cell phone, and if you have a Motorola flip phone, it wasn't going to be no instant text message. The networks weren't working that fast back then. You had to wait. So nobody was really pressed on things happening so quickly, and I think we've been spoiled, and it's creating this um very corrosive energy. And I say corrosive because I feel like it's wearing down the beauty and the fundamental values of building relationships, solid one, through loyalty. A lot of times we are connecting to people based off of the impressions we have of them, but not really them. The impression, oh, she looks like she's a cool person just because you see them on YouTube or social media. They look cool. You don't know this person in real life. Anybody could pretend to be cool, and some people you can discern their true character. Yes, if they're making videos, but sometimes people are just posting shit, and you're just attracted to them because whatever they're posting, but really just not really getting a chance to really build a real deep connections with people. Just very surface level connections because someone's really pretty, or because they're really popular, because they got a lot of cool shit, or because they got a lot of nice things, and you're gravitating towards them because you don't have those nice things, because they have it. Now you're interested in how they acquired it. You want to watch them and study them and be like, okay, I want to be like them now because they wear all these nice clothes. This is our culture. Back in the day, relationships, connections were based off of real fundamental values, character, values, morals. interaction with people, seeing people for who they are, not what they present themselves to be. So this is a new season for you guys, okay? Of being patient, not being so focused on wanting to achieve things just because other people got them, but achieving them and really working towards them. A lot of people got shit because they do fraud. People, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. A lot of people got shit because they do fraud and they do things that are not ethical. So be careful of what you're seeing out there on social media. Not everybody's acquiring this wealth because they are good hearted people. No, they acquire the wealth because they know how to talk people into buying their product and their service because they get a commission. They get rich off of you spending your money. That's just how it works. That's consumerism. You guys have to pay attention to you and stop living vicariously through other people and wanting things because you see other people having them. Relationships because you see other people having a relationship. Just because someone posts their relationship and takes nice pictures with their partner doesn't mean that that partner's not whooping their ass every time they get home. How many times have you watched story or seen somebody reveal that they were being abused by their partner and then you were like, oh my God, I would never have imagined they look like the perfect couple. How many times have you heard a celebrity talk about getting their ass whooped? And I'm sorry for you saying it that way, but it is what it is. Being abused. And you're like, how could she be abused? She's so beautiful. Her life is perfect. Or how many times have you seen someone rich overdose on drugs or just squandered away their money? Money's not going to make you happy, people. I want you to understand this. It is the dream, the goals, and the desires that make you happy, not the money. The money comes as a byproduct. If you chase money, you're never going to be happy. If you make your life all about being in a relationship, you're never going to be happy because you're going to find yourself you just being in a relationship but not really not really considering the values and the fundamental parts of the relationship. It's just going to be for show. At that point, it's just going to be that I just want to be in a relationship just so that I can say I'm in a relationship, just because I don't want to be alone, just because I can't wait to build, for the right partner, because I got to have it now. That has to change. It really does. It really does. This is getting back to the basics, and this is understanding that these attachments, and a lot of times it's because of the things we've been through. It's because of the lack that we've experienced, and so we have a desire, a desperation almost, to have certain things because we have been without. But you have to understand why you have been without first, so that you can understand how to have. You get more of an appreciation of stuff when you are able to really be without it. You get a better sense of gratitude, and a lot of times this is about learning how to be grateful for what you have. That's where you find your abundance. If you are always chasing after stuff, you are always going to be in lack consciousness, and this is why people do things that are not ethical, that are not righteous, just to have stuff. They'll sell their soul. They'll sleep with men for it. They will scam, fraud, and steal, and lie and cheat. Do you want to be one of those people? Because they're about to get karma. I know you don't want to be one of those people. So setting your intentions, setting a clear space, writing down things that you want to change about yourself, writing down things uh you want to bring into your reality, being very intentional. I talked about creating a special space for really letting a spirit to inspire you. I can't believe I didn't take out my other deck because I have a deck that is very perfect for this, especially because this is tying into your abundance. Because whatever this is connected to, it is going to bring in money and wealth into your life. But you need to understand that it's not going to come easy. It's not going to be handed to you on your lap. And sometimes Well, there is going to be a period where you are going to see some blessings, but it's because of your hard work in the past. So just know that. There you go. I was talking about setting a sacred space. Spirit, you're so bomb. Like, I love you so much. I was talking about setting a sacred space so you could be inspired. And Spirit was like, yes, yes, yes. Tell them, tell them, tell them. Tell them that we have unlimited ideas for them to be inspired of how they can make money, how they can bring in these blessings. It says, your mind is one with God's infinite mind. I memorize all my cards. So I when I feel the energy or hear the words or know the words to whatever card I'm thinking about, Spirit is going to bring it out for me. So it says your mind is one with God infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. This is what we're talking about today. This is really what the basis of this reading is about these ideas that I've been telling you guys to have to start putting down on paper. I hope this is not too blurry. But I need you to understand that these ideas are coming from God or creator source, collective consciousness. Okay. And these ideas are going to be bringing blessings, but release any resentment surrounding money or surrounding the past, surrounding what you didn't have. It says, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting. Yes, everything's so materialistic, but holding resentment about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunity. Let go of resentment. Let go of, oh my God, oh, you know, oh, why is things never work out for me? And oh, money is so corrupt. Money is evil. If you think like that, you're not going to be abundant. You better look at money as a friend, okay? And you need to let go of resentments because I talked about people from your past coming in to bless you. It is karmically, they're they are karmically meant to give you money. That's part of them paying off your debt. And if it's not money, it's going to come in another form. Some people's debt to their karmic debt to you is to bless you. Period. You better get with the program. Some people are meant to come in and bless you as part of their debt. They may have stole from you in a past life. Someone may have swindled you out of 10,000 fucking dollars. And you're wondering, well, how this person going to bring me $10,000? What there could be somebody offering you a $10,000 deal. You may have somebody that gets you towards some or gives you the lottery numbers. They could have just said, I had a dream and I dreamt these numbers, and you go play the fucking numbers and you get $10,000. You don't know how this is coming in, but you're not gonna know if you're too busy worrying about little shit. Hey L. Blessings are coming in, and Spirit says donations, tithings. People are going to be very charitable to you. People are going to be donating. People are going to be blessing you. I'm telling you, you think I'm playing? I've been telling you this for weeks. You have people coming in to bless your life, and these are going to be people that you're going to be side eyeing. Like, oh, I don't trust you, and it's new and old. People are going to come up to you and say, I want to help you. You're going to have a conversation with someone at the grocery store and they're going to want to help you, and you're going to be side-eyeing them like, who are you? I don't even know you. You better keep an open mind. I promise you, this has happened to me. I have had conversations with strangers and Ubers and Lyfts. Have you ever took an Uber ride and had a conversation with the Uber driver and you're blessing them with some information, or they're blessing you with some ideas or some sort of information, some golden opportunity? I had a conversation with someone at the grocery store. I had a conversation. Let me tell you a real story, true story. And some of you guys may know this story, maybe not. Y'all know that 2019, your girl was going through a major tower. Spirit was really, really restructuring my life, and I had to give up everything I know that made me feel secure and safe. And I had just started my tarot business, um, 2018, and I had quit my job. So I was all over the place, right? Because I quit my fucking job of 7 years. And at the end of 2018, I renewed my lease in November. Because I had started my lease in November, so I had to renew in November for December. Sorry, I had started my lease December, and my landlord came a month ahead to renew my lease. We did all the paperwork, good to go. Then I had the bright idea that I wanted to move. I was having a lot of issues with my son, a lot of things were going on, and I just wanted a fresh change. And I made an impulsive decision, and I decided to break my lease, and I decided to move. And I went to go live with my father. My father lives in a huge house. It's a 4 bedroom house. It's just him and his wife. So I said, let me go stay with my dad. I'm stressed out. My dad has been pressuring, like he's been always like telling me, come stay with me, save money, build up your money, whatever, whatever. So I'm like, okay, let me try that. So I did that, but that didn't work out. And I'm not going to go into details why it didn't work out. I come back to my hometown, and I stay here because my son was, it was his final year of high school. So I kind of was stuck here a little bit, I want to say, because I couldn't really move or relocate because I was like, it didn't make sense. My son had like maybe 4 months, maybe 6, 7 months to go. Didn't make sense for me. No, it was 6 months. He had 6 months left as a senior. So it didn't make sense for me to try to relocate again, right? Because at the time, me and my son's father, we weren't getting along. So whatever. To make a long story short, I stayed. But I had already given up my apartment. Right? All my stuff is in fucking storage. I don't have any tools to do readings. I could have done readings in person, but I wasn't ready for that at the time. So I'm kind of like scrambling right now, and I'm only living off of, you know, support from my son's father. So I'm like, I got to do something. So I ended up transitioning in because I didn't have a place, and not because I didn't have the money. I had money saved up, but it wasn't because I didn't have. It wasn't because I couldn't get a. Well, it was because I couldn't get a place right away because of all the requirements. Making 3 times the rent, showing proof of income. I didn't have a fucking job. Having the credit score, all of that stuff was a factor here in my city. It's hard to get an apartment in my city because you have to have a minimum 600, 620 to qualify for a nicer neighborhood. I didn't want to go live in a questionable neighborhood. I was already familiar with this neighborhood. My son was already going to school, and I needed to be able to find something near his school, something easy to commute to. So I ended up staying at in a hotel, and I was in a hotel, and you guys know this, for a couple of months. And true story, I could not find an apartment to save my life. I had an opportunity. I had a woman that I contacted, and she told me to give her a reading, and she told me if I was accurate, she would give me the apartment without verifying my income. That didn't work out because I was so super nervous because she was like, right, she just said it, just give me a reading. And she said, how long have I been married? And the card showed me, but I'm misinterpreted because I didn't expect her to say that to me. So, anyways, that happened. So that fell through. Couldn't find an apartment. So one day I'm in my apartment, and I'm super sad, super depressed. Was working really hard. And you guys know this if you watched me back then. I was working hard. I was paying for my hotel room every day. I was paying for storage. I was paying to commute to back and forth to school. I didn't have any like food stamps or anything, so I was really tight on money. So I had to work day and night, day and night, day and night. I would go live 3 times a day. I was on live 6 hours at a time, 7 hours at a time. You guys remember this? If you've been with me for a while. One day, housekeeping comes. She knocks on the door, and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, she was like, I've been seeing you guys been here for a long time. What's going on? You know, Usually people come for a month, they leave. You've been here for a couple of months. Is everything okay? And I told her, I don't have a place to stay. I can't find an apartment. And she's like, oh my God. She showed me sympathy because she's like, I have kids and I see, I see what you're going through. She's like, I know you're spending a lot of money. I know that you are um how can you afford this? And she's just, showing me compassion. And she says, my land, where I live, there's an apartment for rent. I'm going to talk to my landlord and see if he'll give you the apartment. I kid you not, a total stranger. I don't know this lady. She's my neighbor. She lives in the next building. I see her from time to time and I say hello to her. I'm so grateful to her because she showed me compassion. She talked to her landlord and she told the landlord I was a family member that was in need and desperately needed an apartment. He stopped accepting applications from other people that wanted this apartment. He declined two applications that were already in effect, who already wanted to put money down and did not take their offer so that he can give me the apartment. It took I could not get in contact with him. I was blowing up his phone. His wife calls me back and tells me, stop calling my husband's phone. You need to contact the realtor. I was so stressed out, but it worked out. I came and looked at the apartment and I was like, no, no, I don't like it. I don't want to live there. I hate it. It's not what I'm used to, right? I'm used to luxury apartments. So he shows me another apartment. It's farther, it's more expensive. And he's like, I think you should take the other apartment. I know it's not what you want, but you just need a place to stay. He showed me compassion. This man does not know me from a can of paint, but he wants to help me. This realtor, he took a liking to me, so he's really like trying to help me get what I want. But I couldn't qualify for the other apartments, and then I was like, God, what do I need to do? And God was like, trust. So I trusted. So I said, okay, I will take the apartment because the way it's looking like, I don't want to miss my opportunity. So I say yes to this apartment. The landlord just says, show the realtor your employment. I tell the realtor I work from home. I have my own business. I show him my PayPal. I show him my Cash App. And he says, don't worry, I'm going to vouch for you. I didn't have to show work like, 3 month rent. That's normally what they require. I didn't have to show credit. I they went by the strength of my character. These are people that did not know me, but they trusted me. He said, "Will you be able to afford this apartment?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes, I will not. I don't pay my rent late." He did not know me from a can of paint, and he trusted me, and he vouched for me. And he even put some of the money that I was short down, and I just had to pay him back a couple of days later, and I got into my apartment. And I'm telling you all of this so that I can explain to you how spirit will work to get you to where you need to be, but you have to have faith and you have to have trust. And it's not going to come in the way you think. I had somebody that so called liked me who was interested in dating me. He did not fucking help me. He did not say, let me help you. He acted like he was going to help me. He acted like he was going to co-sign and really flaked on me in my time of need. And my help came through strangers, came through people that I don't know anything about, never met them in my life. These people didn't know me from a can of paint, and they came through for me when I needed it. And I got into my place with ease. And trust me, I was looking at apartments every week and I didn't qualify. I couldn't qualify. If it One place denied me because they didn't because of my traffic because I had too many traffic tickets. Another person said I look unstable because I moved twice within the same year. Another place did not take me because I was self-employed and they did not trust that I could keep up with the rent payments. I was being declined, 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 declined until Spirit said, "This is a yes for you because this is where we need you to be." And guess what? Everything that I was looking at cost was $200 to $300 more expensive than where I live now. I was able to get into my place at an affordable low rate in the exact neighborhood that I wanted to live in walking distance of my son's school, and I manifested it. in walking distance to my son's school. Not only did my son have an easy way to get to school because I wasn't able to drive my car at the time, but he was able to find a job that allowed him to take one bus from our house right in front of his job. Like literally dropped them off right in front of his job. A 10-minute commute on the bus. And he could walk home. It's like a 20-minute walk, maybe 30-minute walk. But it was like perfect for us and when I needed it. So I'm just telling you guys that you got to be open to know that when you're manifesting that it is going to be a little chaotic, but things are going to work out and spirit is going to send the help you need. But be open to the help. Don't, because you may miss it. And I've missed a lot of opportunities for help. I'm not going to lie. But I finally got my opportunity and I finally got into a place and I've been here going on 2 years. December will make it 2 years, the closest 2 years. My lease is almost up. So I just wanted to give you guys that as a source of inspiration that God is going to work it out for you. And it's going to come through people that you least expect, people that you don't know. And there were people that did offer me help, but I was stubborn and I didn't want to accept their help. And these were romantic partners that I had in the past that I didn't trust. But if I would have trusted, I would have gotten the help that I need financially where I didn't have to come out of my pocket. But because I was stubborn and resisting the help, I didn't get it. And then the other person that kind of flaked on me, it was kind of my fault too because I really didn't want that person to co-sign. I didn't want nobody on my lease. I didn't want nobody to think they could this is part of they could come to my house. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want none of that. I ain't feel comfortable with that, but that's okay. I didn't mind that didn't work out because I did not want that person to be able to have access to me like that or to even know where I live. I don't let people know where I live. But anyways, TMI. But I'm just saying all of that to say that you are going to have people coming in that are meant to come in to help and be open to it because you never know where your blessings coming from. If I were not to resist or miss the first opportunity, I wouldn't even have to come out of my pocket for the move. Okay, I wouldn't have to come out of my pocket. It would have came through someone else blessing me. So I want you guys to understand that there is going to be help in your manifestation, but you're going to need to use all of your tools. Write down your intention. First, get that idea, and then write it down. And Spirit says your own path. And I'm going to wrap this up. It says trailblazing brings the greatest achievement, heart and mind. Align that heart and that mind. Unconventionality, that's what I'm talking about, and authenticity. It's going to come in an unconventional way. Trust me. I have many stories of me getting apartments and houses that I was not supposed to afford and or I was not supposed to be approved for. Or it just happened. It just I manifested everything. Everything. I can write down every single thing that I've manifested in my life. Down to my car, down to my places I've lived, things where it wasn't supposed to happen, but it happened for me because I trusted and the universe showed out and showed and proved that I'm going to get you in that place that you thought you couldn't live in, or I'm going to get you that job that you didn't think you were going to get. You're going to, you're going to be successful when you didn't think you were going to be successful. You can have a relationship where you didn't think you could have it, but you just got to look at it from a different perspective. Does that make sense? Challenge. It says delay or detours are beneficial, giving you the opportunity to revise, to rethink, to follow the signs and guidance. Test before leveling up. I told you this. I said that you're going to be tested. Are you going to give up when things get rough? Or are you going to keep going, pushing forward? Okay. Visualization. See yourself achieving the highest possible outcome. Experience as if you already have it. And remember those inspired thoughts. Spirit is going to be sending you those ideas. Write them down. Alignment brings incredible ideas, new thoughts, new decisions, new immediate action, new reality. And final message for this live, we have go for it. It says step out of your comfort zone, make plans. Now is the time. Favorable outcome in alignment. You are in alignment for your highest outcome. And that is because Spirit has cleared out karma and all those restrictions that were holding you back in the past. They've been cleared out, or they're being cleared out, because you're given a clean slate. It's like this is your clean slate, right? And now Spirit saying, here is your clean slate. Write down your new story, baby. Write down your new reality. Write it down. Write down how your life is going to look. And then let things fall into place. It's not going to be easy. We don't do rainbows or butterflies here. We are realistic. We're pragmatic people here. And we know that whatever the idea is, whatever we're visualizing, that we're going to put in the action to get it. And if it's a love offer, we're going to do things differently this time so that we don't sabotage it. Or we're not going to accept less than we deserve this time until we attract, because we want to attract the highest vibrational match to us. I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. And I will talk to you guys later. I was going to say next time, but later. Hopefully, this was a helpful live. Sorry if it felt like it was a little bit all over the place, but I hope that you got some gems and jewels. Um, your intentions and your affirmations are important. I know I didn't say any affirmations with you guys, so I'm going to pull one affirmation card just to give you something to start off with, because I want you guys to really, really allow yourself to tap into your crown chakra and allow Spirit to really communicate with you and receive those communications. I really want you to get comfortable with receiving communication from the divine. I want you to get comfortable with paying attention to the signs, seeing what you need to see, hearing what you need to hear. I want you to be comfortable with trusting what you are getting, the information, and being able to discern your discern what is being inspired or what is fear based. Spirit, give us an affirmation that we can use for today so that we can set the intentions. Okay, we have rest and rejuvenation. What's the affirmation, Spirit? Where's my look? Hold on. Oh, there it is. So the affirmation is, I make relaxation a part of my daily life. Peace and quiet will bring me clarity and joy. Spirit wants you to find that quiet space. They want you to get into that quiet space. They want you to create an environment so that you can hear you can get those inspired downloads, those thoughts. So today, make some time, sit under a tree or in your home, create a sacred space, and just let those ideas flow to you. Write them down, and then and then create plans for each of those ideas. And if you've been already working on an idea, let Spirit send you more inspired thoughts to improve the idea or to set the idea in motion. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. If I could find my mouse. Hold on. Girl, let me get some feedback, you guys. Let me see. I haven't been reading the chat. 9/11. I always tell you guys when I see those numbers, 9/11 is here. Um, Meditate today. Okay. When you write down your list, meditate. Um, it's important. Spirit says it's important to meditate today. If you don't meditate, today would be a really good day to meditate. Okay. Hold on. I think you guys are so amazing. You guys sat there and listened to me talk. Y'all probably like, oh my God, this was a long live. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I didn't talk about, astrological stuff too much because I'm not an astrologer. There are great astrologers. If you want to get more about how the planets are going to affect you, look for some really good astrology videos. All right, so I'm looking at your comments. Yep, strangers. I'm not going to be on Thursday. Thank you, Free. Thank you, you guys. All right, I found my mouse. All right, good night. Good night. Great rising. I said good night. Y'all, I'm discombobulated. Great rising.